So, in my eyes, this is actually the crescent I see. But when you know what I mean, put the brightness, it looks like damn near a full moon. You know what I mean? But shit. So that's what I see. Yo, what's going on, baby? So shit. Shit, what's today, man? Shit, it's Saturday, baby. Happy Saturday, man. Hope all y'all have a good day. Alright? So shit. So dude, I'll tell you what, man. Got off of work and shit, you know what I mean? Like, just hopped out the shower, made dinner for me and daddy. We had went to HEB earlier, man, and we were walking towards the car. And I remember, like, looking up, man. Usually I've been seeing stars lately, but I happened to see the moon, man. And I don't know, it's just something about the moon. Like, when I looked at it, it was like, let's see what's going on. So, we're actually going to have the first quarter moon in Pisces. Like, I really wanted to, share something. I went back to the crib, you know what I mean? Got showered and shit. And I pulled out my Moonology deck, right? And really pulled out the first quarter moon in Pisces card, right? So, this is actually what it is, man. You know what I mean? So, first quarter moon in Pisces is pretty much saying honor your feelings. To where it's like when I feel, like I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way around it. Like I don't sugarcoat. Like if I'm feeling you, baby, like I'm for real. You know what I'm saying? But also when I look at this card at the same time, when I look at it from my Scorpio sense, when you're in a situation where it's like, deep inside, like you got something that's bothering you, but you choose not to fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like you just, keep looking forward and just keep it pushing. So today I kind of had this deal where it's like, with me being a Pisces rising, like when I feel, like I fucking feel, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm feeling you, baby, like I'm diving deep. Like I gotta go in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucking, you know what I mean? But because I've been in different situations, you know what I mean? Where it's like I've gotten too deep. And in some cases, like too deep, too fast. You know what I mean? Like fucking, it's like when, let's say, for example, like you feeling somebody, right? And fucking, whether they do one thing or it can fucking be anything, man. And your fucking mind just, like you're in a whole different world and you start like, whether it's fantasies or imagination, but you just start thinking of like all this fucking shit, right? And I'll tell you what, man, there's a lot of people that say, as far as like your head, right? When you start thinking about a lot of shit, to not think or to not dive into your imagination or even be in like some type of fantasy and shit. Well, I don't know about these people. Yeah, but for me, like, one thing I learned, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to put too much, but from my Pisces sense, with my Pisces rising, what I do is I get up at 4 a.m. Regardless, I got to drive early as shit and far as fuck to get to work. But I get up like at 4 a.m. And I just, I get up, I got my coffee machine next to me in bed. I make my coffee, you know what I mean? Take like my morning shit and really just chill. Vibe. Like I put earphones on, I just jam out, and I just kind of just imagine just like not being here in the physical sense and just flowing, like if I'm flying and shit, you know what I mean? Envisioning myself where I want to be, you know what I mean? And on some cases who I want to be with. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But, I tell you what, man, like, when I see this card, it's like honoring that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, really fucking with that shit. Like, enjoying the fact that you even have that gift. When some people, it's like they can't even think to save their fucking life. And it can be due to many different things, whether it's traumas, lack of investments, or, you know what I'm saying? When they just don't give a fuck and let the ego take over. And the only reason why I'm saying that shit is because I used to be that type of dude. But when you sit back and look at, you know what I'm saying, like when I look at my shit, it's like, okay, live in fantasy land for like an hour, then get ready and then take off to work. You know what I'm saying? Be in the now and fucking knock that shit out. But it actually drives me in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to work, man, I'll be feeling extra good because I'm feeling like I'm coming from La La Land. You know what I mean? But like, it's dope, man. And fucking, I feel good when I'm at work and shit. But you also got to look at it too. Like, and I think this is where my Scorpio comes into play. Because let's say, you know, I'm go through my morning routine and I'm feeling extra good. And let's say I meet somebody that make me feel a certain type of way. Because I'm still in this energy of being from La La Land and shit, I stay like that going into a situation, and then next thing you know, kablam, you know what I mean? Like, it's too much, you know what I'm saying? Especially for someone who has 2 of the 3 water signs in the big 3, you know what I mean? Like, when I come through, like, I got damn near got 2/3 of the ocean with me. You know what I mean? Like, and to a lot of people, it's too much. You know what I mean? And I just, you know, it's to the point where, like, when you're just okay with being by yourself, you know what I mean? Like, but because I get emotional, I always have that thing in my head where it's like, you know, when you just think of just having somebody there, you know what I mean? Like, that's always going to be in the back of my head, but I don't let it change, you know what I'm saying, my energy or, you know what I mean? But, like, really fucking with that shit, too. Like, not feeling like it's a bad thing. Like, some people look at that shit like it's a bad fucking thing. Like, it's just me. I'm just deep with the shit. And, you know, as long as you just keep working on yourself, you'll be all right, man. Like, for real. And it's to the point where, you know, like, when I'm reading this shit, honoring your feelings, like, the gift of imagination, of, you know what I'm saying, fantasy, and just being in connection with a different realm than the 3D shit, as far as, you know, my rising goes, it's like, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, I was all, like, just Scorpio. Like most people, where they only resonate with their sun sign. Like, because they don't really dig deep into the chart and shit. It's like to the point where you have a better understanding of why you have the big 3 you have. You know what I mean? With me, it's like I'm a Scorpio sun, Taurus moon, and a Pisces rising. Right? So, you know, I can look at it from a Pisces sense. Like, you know, it makes sense because I've been making videos since before I even got into any of this shit. You know what I mean? But, like, my videos have always been me sharing my experiences. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've always said, even before I got into astrology and even putting in work on myself, like, I've always been the type of dude to be like, you know, just go with the flow. You know what I mean? And it just made sense when I realized I was a Pisces rising. Even with my releasing videos, like, I was doing that before I even got into any of this shit. And really just, not just sharing what I was going through, but helping people. Like, if somebody's dealing with the same shit I'm dealing with, like, there's no fucking way, like, out of the 8 million plus people living on this planet, and I'm the only one going through this shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would make these releasing videos in case somebody, you know what I'm saying, if anybody can learn from it, then it's cool. My moon sign's in Taurus. And what I get from, and really what I learned about that is, I actually had a moment the other day where I started investing, like, in my room and shit. Because in my room is really, like, where I do my thing. You know what I mean? Like, where I do, like, my shadow work, my readings, you know what I'm saying? And really just ground myself. But lately, I've been investing in making it more like a place that I can't wait to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where I'm doing, like, I'm buying books, you know what I mean? And it's pretty dope, like, a place where I can be at peace, where I can receive peace and really just rejuvenate my energy, especially being out here, to pretty much grounding myself from that Pisces energy, you know? And when I look at my Scorpio, you know, and my sun sign and shit, was meant to guard myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm, you know, full of water and fucking emotions and all this shit, like, really guarding myself. being that hard exterior, even though deep inside, like, you, man, like, and what's crazy is, like, I had never, even with daddy's mom, you know what I mean? Like, I never met a female or been with, or, you know what I'm saying, with a female that really, like, can dive as deep as I can. It's not to shit on anybody. It's just, you know, like, you know, they say everyone has a match out here. They say everybody, you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to having that other person with you in this reality, like, you need to, you know, they say you need to find someone that can match your energy. Like, I don't know. It's just, I have a few ideas, but I haven't physically met anybody in person who can navigate like this. Shit, man, every fucking female I've been with, they're always like, damn, you're so fucking emotional. I'm like, dude. You know what I mean? But that's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And, like, I don't give a fuck about what people say. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I'm older now, but when I was younger, man, it is, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But, so, I actually wanted to, you know what I'm saying, put this out there. So, it says, first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Are you putting on a good front, acting like you're bright and breezy, but hiding your real feelings? Rather than acting as though everything is fine, if you're worried about certain issues, it's best to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else involved in the situation. If you deny your feelings, you'll go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. So the thing about this Moonology thing, it also gives you, like, the chakra. And it also explains, too, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is pretty dope. So it says the crown chakra is located at the top of your head, and its color is a majestic violet. This chakra connects you with source and helps you to find direction when you need it. Imagine bathing in a column of radiant violet light and just breathe. Hold this card to your crown and call in its energies with this what? Incantation. Call in its energies with this incantation. So it says, energies of the first quarter moon in Pisces. Thank you for showing me that I am divine. Oh, daddy's calling me. Right now, I'm just in a state of mind where it's like, you know, when you start to understand why your big three is the way it is. Like, whatever you feel, man, like, if you feeling something, like, deep down in your gut, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really feeling some shit, go for it. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what nobody say, like, because the only way you're gonna learn is by taking action. You know what I mean? If you sit here and just overthink a lot of shit, you're actually gonna miss out either on a lot of lessons or a lot of blessings. You know, on some cases when you make decisions, you are going to reap what you sow. You know what I mean? Like, you asking for certain shit, man, you're going to get it. But you may not get it in the way you see it. Especially with being a Pisces, you know what I'm saying, in the background and shit. Like, you start seeing shit one way, and then when shit pop out, man, because you actually manifest it by believing in the fact that you can have it, and it comes up in front of you, man. But, like, how it is, for real, for real. And then you just out there and just reality just smacks you across the face. And you're just like, damn. Like, no, man. Just be careful, man. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. And you know, make time to live in La La Land. But, like, drink some coffee and then ground yourself to get back to, you know what I'm saying, handling your business out here and shit. But shit, baby. Y'all be good, be easy. Stay out of trouble, man. And have a good rest of y'all's day, baby, all right? It's like at this point, man, I'd rather find a water sign. You know what I mean? Like, I deal with the emotions. So, put more work in yourself. The more work you put in yourself, it's going to come your way. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing, you know what I'm saying, the work in yourself, in your solitude. make your sanctuary more of a place where you genuinely want to be in. You know what I mean? Where, like, it's to the point where you skip going to HEB and go straight to the room. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. I ain't gonna lie. I know I got 2 of them in my big 3, but I'm trying to fill the whole ocean. Y'all be good, baby, alright? Peace.